For this guide for HuoHuo, I'll be giving you her best relics, Lightcones, Teamcomp Rotations, and her pros and cons. For this video, I won't be going through on how she works, but so far she skills on HP percentage, and her talent and skill is her only source of healing. But her ulti does trigger her talent. For her required Ascension, trace materials, and skill priority, I'll just leave pictures down below as I do not want to drag the video. For her Eidolons breakpoint, E1, E2, E4, and E6. She is easily sufficient. Her E1 makes her more skill point positive, at E2 gives her way better dispel, at E4 gives her way more healing output, at E6 she becomes an insane buffer with pretty much 100% uptime as long as there's healing. Best value for price point wise is her Signature Lightcone over her E1 or E2 max. You may want to prioritize E1 over Signature Lightcone if your team is more skill point heavy. Just wouldn't recommend E4 or E6 just because of the price to performance ratio. After all, she's still a sustain unit and not a DPS. How to build HuoHuo. For her main stat, for the body you want outgoing healing over HP percentage unless you have Lightcones or Relic which increases outgoing healing by at least 20 to 30% in total, then you can opt for HP percentage. For the boots you want speed for the extra turn which generates faster skill point and energy. Substat priority, HP percentage. After that, focus on speed to 134 or 135 and above. Preferably, HuoHuo goes first. After that, you can focus on effect rest and defense percentage. Onto her Relic set, it's very straightforward. She's the same as any standard healer. She has a ton of blessing slot. The first will be 2-piece Longevous Disciple for the HP percentage boost. Recommended as you gain higher max HP. For extra healing output plus 2-piece Passerby of Wandering Cloud for outgoing healing by 10%. Or Messenger Traversing Hacker Space for that 6% speed to hit 135 speed without any speed substat with speed boots. Honestly, any 2+2 combo will do fine depending on your Lightcone, but substat is most important. 4-piece Messenger is also alright, but the extra speed buff honestly isn't that helpful. If you have Lightcones at 20% outgoing healing, you can opt for 2-piece Passerby for the extra healing output and opt for HP percentage body instead, which can give higher healing output and make HuoHuo tankier. Overall, the most preferred set will be Longevous plus Messenger, but substat is more important. And now for the Planar Ornament, main stat you want energy regen only, and for the op you want HP percentage only. She has 2 Planar Ornament set. First is Fleet of Ageless, as she skills on HP percentage for higher healing output plus that 8% attack is really useful. Her second best is Broken Q. Honestly, the effect rest is good, but HP percentage bonus is preferred. But if you have better substats, or DPS with Light Blade which doesn't skills on attack, this Relic set will be your preferred option. Or maybe the new set for the small energy regen boost. Honestly, it all comes down to which has better substat. Now for HuoHuo's Lightcone, I'll start from the worst to best. She has a ton of good Lightcones. It honestly depends which has higher superimposition and your preferred preference. Ranking is based on my personal preference. At last place we have both Perfect Timing and Quick Poco. This Lightcone is more for those who prefer high healing output and have this Lightcone at high superimposition already. This Lightcone is for those who want to offer HP percentage body. For Quick Poco, it still works. After all, HuoHuo will be the one going first and HuoHuo healing output is already insane. At least on par with Flocha, though only recommended if you have no other Lightcones. At 4th place we have both Hay over there and Chef Healing, which increases outgoing healing by 20%. When using skill, regenerate 4 energy for all allies, which scales really well, especially when you will be using HuoHuo skill roughly every 2 turns. For Hay over there, this Lightcone is pretty much made for HuoHuo, as her ulti doesn't provide any heals and HuoHuo can benefit 100% uptime, as is when the wearers uses their skill. At S5 it beats Perfect Timing at S5 by 1%, and HP percentage is also preferred. Comes with 0 restriction. At 3rd place we have Post-Op Conversation because of the energy regen, which helps out a ton to give your whole team attack percentage buff and energy regen. Though do note without high imposition and a well-built HuoHuo, you may want to skip on this Lightcone. This Lightcone is pretty much her signature Lightcone without extra heals, but with faster ulti outtime, it will trigger her talent for more heals, so not a problem. At 2nd place will be Time Waits for No One due to that extra max HP boost and outgoing healing, plus that extra small DPS boost synergize with HuoHuo really well. Her best in slot is no doubt her signature Lightcone, which I speculate that it will increase wearer energy regeneration rate by X%. When any ally uses their ultimate, restores HP to them equal to X% of their max HP. When the wearers provide healings for allies, increase the healed allies attack percentage by X%. This effect can stack up to X times and last for X turns. This Lightcone synergize the best with HuoHuo. Your team will pretty much always be on max HP, but the disappointing part is the attack buff. Even if it's for your whole team, it's not that beneficial. The main point is the bonus skilling from allies when they use their ultimate, though not a must-do for this Lightcone. And now for team comps and rotations, I won't be really talking about team comps, as HuoHuo is universal. For her rotations, preferably you want her to go first on your team. On which team comp is best for HuoHuo, I would say it kind of really doesn't matter as long as you have units which can benefit from attack percentage, or if their ulti helps them out a lot. But a duo DPS team comp will scale insanely well with HuoHuo, for example Topaz and Clara or Himiko etc. as long as your DPS or buffer scales with attack. Even with buffers like Bronya or Tengen, you're going to get more ulti uptime which will buff your DPS damage usually. Now for her pros and cons. Pros, she's a 2-in-1 abundance plus harmony unit. Her healing is on par with Locha, if not better. The kit does not lose out to Fuxuan or Locha. She's free to play friendly. Her buff is as good as a harmony unit. She's easy to build. She's future proof as we will most likely be getting more units which gives our team extra skill points. Cons, she's not skill point positive unless she's E1. She may be outskilled by future preservations or abundance units. Same problem with all characters actually. Overall, I can't seem to find any faults with HuoHuo unless you already have a 5-star sustain. Only then it will be quite a waste to pull for her. And that's it for this guide.